Now guys, Saturday, working on the other door, and I needed a pattern for my door bottom, which I used my video as a reference, and it worked out good. It was a lot faster. So I got the other door and just working on that, getting it cleaned up and putting that on there. Just thought I'd give you a quick shot. The doors, this one turned out pretty good. There's a few spots I gotta go over, but I got her roughed in and got a little straightening out to do along the bottom there. So, but I just wanted to get it roughed in, and that's where it's at. Now I'm moving on to the other door, trying to get all this patching done so I can back and finesse everything. That's my plan anyways. And if I get this door done, that's the major fabricating. So I gotta do the fenders, but those should be pretty easy. It's just a little bit at the bottom on both fenders. So that's what I'm shooting for today. Today and tomorrow is getting this door done and get her on. I fitted it yesterday on the car. We didn't get a chance to turn the camera on. I just went at it with bending it and twisting it and getting it all lined up around the opening, and wasn't easy, but I got it there. Used a porter power, straightened out my windshield pillar where I had remade it there. I just run the porter power down to there and pushed on this with wood, and she did some creaking, but I got her out there, and all the door gaps were good, lines are good here. So, but I'm glad I had that video up there. So I didn't know my laptop would work out here, but it does. So now I just might stick on some videos too and watch those while I'm out here. So anyways guys, I'll be back here throughout the day. Won't be a long dragged out video like before, so I just got to get this bottom in and then work these corners so I can get that skin on the front. And got a few different ideas to do this one a little bit different, to try not to get it to warp in the middle. So I think I pressed in too hard when I was welding on this front of the door skin. So this one I'm going to brace it and see if it'll go a little better. So I'll be back here throughout the day, and at the end of this video I got a question on some red sport bushings, because I did get those in this week, but I'll come back later and do that. So I'll be back. Now guys, I got this much of the bottom in so far. It is now 20 after 2. I just drilled my holes. Like I said, too small again, but I'll go back later and get them the right diameter. And got my drains in, and I think I'm going to put the outer skin on and then fill in these areas here and here afterwards, and that might help me get the right shape this time. Get it closer. Got the right shape last time, but I want to try to get it a little bit closer. And this is going to be a hard fix in here and around here. I don't have any more curled pieces like I did on the other door, so this is all going to have to be done by hand. So, but that looks pretty good. Stay relatively flat all the way down through there. I think with a little layer of fiberglass, that's going to be good. So these little divots turned out better because I didn't overlap them this time. I cut around them, got them all welded nice and flush. So those look better. And I got the brace underneath, which is touching right there. If I show it or not. Actually, I got to draw a hole in it. There it is right there. It's actually touching pretty good. Just needs to squeeze just a little wee tiny bit. So that stayed in the right place for me this time. So it's going easier but no faster. I've probably been, I'm going to say 9 hours this far. That was fitting the door on there, getting the lines relatively in the right place, and getting this bottom made and welded in. It is taking a long while, and I probably got a lot more hours left. I don't know how many hours in out of the door, but I know it's up around 30 hours so far. So it's taken a long while. It would have been nice to have new doors, just to slap on, sand down, and front. But in this case, I got these lines nice and worked out good. So I'm happy with so far. Now I'm going to flip it over and see if I can get that outer skin tacked on. So I'll be back. I'm only going to work for another hour and see where we're at, and then I want to talk about those red sport bushings. So I'll be back here in an hour. Now guys, it's 20 to 4. This is as far as I got today. I got my line, and then I went down 3/8 of an inch. That's where I got a flange. But before I flange, this piece I cut off, there is some goop that needs cleaned off in there. It's some kind of coating, but I got all that cut off. Now I got to clean under there before I flange, and I just hit that with Rust Killer, same stuff I've been using, and let that sit overnight. Hopefully it does its thing. I'll give her another shot here, soak her in good before I go in the house, and tomorrow I'll get that cleaned up and get fitted on there. Only this time I'm going to brace in behind, because I am pretty sure when I put this on before that I pressed in, and that's why that other door is sunk in the middle. So I'm going to brace it underneath this time so that I don't do that, and that should give me a better job. So still got to spot this brace in, so no big deal. And before I put that on, I'm going to cut all this rusted stuff out, because I'm going to rebuild that after I get the skin spotted on. I'll roll it on the center of the lip here enough to hold it, and fill in these edges once the panel's on. Because I think I can get a better fit, because I don't have pieces for this one like I did the other one. So this is all going to be handmade. Don't know if I can get it right, but I'm going to try. And but so far I'm happy with the bottom. It turned out really good. So and so that should be good. Very warm here. Had a chat with Jerry, Cheater 40, on the phone last week, and we still got no snow, Jerry. He was telling me he had probably 6-7 inches. Well, we haven't got any yet. It's quite warm out there. It's raining actually, but I think we're going to get it Monday. That's what the weatherman's saying. So gotta like the weather. Usually we got snow by now. So, and I have that bushing question. I have gotten my bushings this week from Classic Industries, and they are original equipment reproduction. They weren't that bad. They were only $24, $24.82, and another $15.22 when they got to my door. So that was better than buying the whole kit, because I didn't need the whole kit. So that's where I'm at there. So, but I wanted to ask if I can find my bushing I had. There it is. I got one sitting in there, but I don't know if I got them in right. So I was wondering if somebody could tell me. See if I can focus in there. without it going blurry. Anyways, stop it. This is what I got in there. This is it's just hand tight in there. But I got, first question is the bolt. I got it going down through. Is that right way? And then I got this washer, and then there's another washer that fits the size of this smaller rubber, which I have on the top. And then I got the bigger rubber in between the subframe and the red support. And then underneath I have this bigger washer, a lock washer, and the nut. So I was wondering if one of you guys with the Novas would know, is that how they go? Because I couldn't find a diagram online, and that's why I haven't tightened anything down or anything. Plus I got to get an auto trim and square the subframe up, because I got new bushings in there. Oh, you can see them, it's dark in there. I don't know if I got them in there or not. Anyways, they're not tight either. I got them snugged up, but I gotta loosen them again and tweak this front end with an auto trim. I think I know if fellas can get one, so and then I can get these in properly and go from there. And because once I get that door done, all I got left is my two front fenders at the bottom, and this where the bolt is right there needs replaced on both of them. And I do have other fenders that have pieces I can either use or get a pattern off, so that's good. And the other thing I'm going to do is put that other quarter piece on that Sam sent me. So and that way they'll both look the same, get a nice line there, and I won't have all this fiberglass in here, because I basically built this one, and I mean it looks okay, probably would work okay, but where I got those I'm going to use them. So, and another question, I want to try some leading. And I have some 70-30 lead. Actually I've had it quite a while, just picked up over the years, and I want to try doing the front fenders, just a small area, just to see if I can do it. So I've worked with lead all my life, but just the opposite of putting it on a car. I spray molds and stuff so lead don't stick to metal, so it's going to be a little different. So, but I've been watching James Freddy's videos putting lead on a 66 Nova, and I find it really interesting. I'd like to try it, see how it goes. And but I'm having trouble. Our Canadian Tire has what you call tinning flux, and the videos I've watched, guys use tinning butter, and I was wondering if tinning flux is the same as tinning butter. If it is, I can get the tinning flux quite easily. If not, I'm not sure. I'll have to look around and see if I can get the tinning butter, but I just like to try the leading. I think it would be fun to see how it works out, so might really get into it. It's hard to say. So, and anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here, but I also like to wish little guy, that's Anthony's young fella of HO Motorsports, speedy recovery. He got a burn there. It was a bad accident and not good. So I watched this video last night. I guess he's home, and that's really good news. And so hopefully, like I said, I wish him a speedy recovery, and be looking forward to seeing him in the videos again. So so take it easy, guys. And anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up here. Make it too long. And I'll be back out here tomorrow, and hopefully I got a door all tacked together, and I'll come out through the week same as I did on the other one there, and weld it up a little bit every night and grind it, and then we'll move on to fenders and getting really close to the end of the batching here. So then all I'm gonna do is go back and do the body work. So I'm looking forward to that. So anyways guys, thanks again for watching all the comments. Really enjoy them, look forward to them. So take it easy, and we'll talk to you later.